Welcome, hockey players, parents, coaches, family, and friends. Today we are taking a look at junior hockey in North America. So what is junior hockey? Well, junior hockey is a level of amateur ice hockey for players who are typically 16 to 20 years old. It's considered one of the most difficult levels for young hockey players to advance to. Let me just say, if you can make it on a junior hockey team, this is a significant achievement. Not only that, but most professional hockey players reference junior hockey as their most cherished hockey memories. So these are good times. Let's enjoy it. The cool thing about hockey is that paths don't have to be linear, meaning that you can be discovered at any point in your hockey career and make unique jumps to different leagues and level of plays. For example, a typical path, and honestly the most immediate in today's hockey, is the AAA to USHL to NCAA D1 to AHL NHL. This path is the most coveted, of course, but you can have any path, potentially like AAA to NA3HL to NCAA D3 to SPHL to Germany 3, maybe even back to SPHL. Who knows what's next? You could even make it to the NHL. Hockey career paths are infinite. Okay, let's take a look at some statistics. The ability to play hockey in any of the junior hockey leagues takes a great amount of skill, hockey sense, toughness, and effort. Most junior hockey players come from two primary pools of talent. AAA youth hockey is the highest level of youth hockey you can play in North America, along with high school or prep school hockey. Only 6% of AAA hockey players and about 2% of high school hockey players in the United States move on to play junior hockey. Then, out of that group of great hockey players, only about 5% will eventually move on to play in the NHL. So the odds are beyond challenging. But hockey, more than any other sport, has so many paths and leagues for developing players to break out and succeed. And most of the time, that breakout happens during their junior hockey playing years. Now, let's take a look at junior hockey leagues in North America. I will be ranking these from the top down. For this list, I will be using the following criteria: percentage of alumni who have played in the NHL, percentage of alumni who have played for NCAA programs, percentage of alumni who have played on any level of professional hockey globally, game speed, efficiency, and skill set of players, and toughness. One quick note for this list: I don't care if the team says Tier 1, Junior B, Major Junior, whatever. Sometimes Junior A is lower than Tier 3 in my opinion. In many cases, these leagues are allowed to call themselves whatever they want. So if they want to call their league Super, Premier, Junior A, Tier 1, Double Platinum, in many cases they can do that. But for this list, I don't really care what they list themselves at. This is where they actually rank. Okay, so let's check out the junior leagues in order of greatness. Coming in at number 1, the OHL. Part of the Canadian Hockey League, the Ontario Hockey League is a Canadian major junior hockey league covering Ontario and certain US areas. Phenomenal players, awesome skill, fast, explosive, and fun to watch. Tons of NHL alumni and NHL drafts each year. OHL alumni represents over 20% of active NHL rosters. Top players who have played in the OHL include Wayne Gretzky, Eric Lindros, Bobby Orr, Connor McDavid, Dennis Potvin, and John Tavares. Coming in at number 2, the WHL. Also a part of the CHL, the Western Hockey League is a Canadian major junior hockey league covering Western Canada and parts of the Western US states and Minnesota. Probably my personal favorite league in this list, the WHL is a blast to watch. Comparable to USHL in all the same ways, but with much more physicality and the best clever plays anywhere. I'd rather watch this hockey than anything else, to be honest. Often the highest or second highest feeder for the NHL draft recently. Coming in at number 3, the USHL. USHL. The United States Hockey League is the country's top sanctioned junior hockey league classified as Tier 1. As of today, it is the best league to get drafted into an NCAA D1 program and a high rate of NHL selection. In fact, it's more rare to play in the USHL and not have a D1 commit. Fast, perfect positioning, and technically insane passing and plays. I would argue the league lacks grit, which can make the game seem sterile, but the talent is undeniable and the success of its players is remarkable. Coming in at number 4, the QMJHL. QMJHL, the Quebec Maritimes Junior Hockey League, formerly the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League, is one of the 3 major junior hockey leagues that constitute the Canadian Hockey League. The pipeline for offensive talent to the NHL runs steadily, with impact players such as Vincent Lecavalier, Simon Gagné, Daniel Briere, Jean-Pierre Dumont, Brad Richard, Alex Hemsky, Jason Pominville, Patrice Bergeron, Brad Marchand, Claude Giroux, and Sidney Crosby and Mario Lemieux. Enough said. Coming in at number 5, the NAHL. NAHL, celebrating its 50th season in the 24-25 season, the North American Hockey League, the only USA hockey-sanctioned Tier 2 junior league boasting 35 teams in 20 states from across North America. Over the course of the last 8 seasons, 2,200 NAHL players have made NCAA commitments and 36 have been drafted into the NHL. The games are exciting and very physical. These are insanely talented players that are battling every game to earn D1 commitments and get to the next levels of hockey. Coming in at 6, BCHL. BCHL. Sending more players on to college hockey every season than any other hockey league in Canada, the British Columbia Hockey League has established itself as a national leader in the development of young student athletes. Coming in at number 7, AJHL. AJHL. The Alberta Junior Hockey League continues to be the premier developmental league in Canada for student athletes striving to capitalize on their athletic and academic abilities. Each season, over 300 AJHL alumni compete on college and university teams across North America and fill the rosters of NHL teams. Coming in at number 8, NCDC. NCDC, the National Collegiate Development Conference, or NCDC, was founded in 2017 as the tuition-free Tier 2 conference of the United States Premier Hockey League. It's self-founded in 2012. The NCDC consists of 21 teams and 3 divisions, and it's an incredibly solid league. Coming in at 9, EHL. EHL. The Eastern Hockey League, or EHL, is in the midst of moving from Tier 3 to a Tier 2 junior ice hockey league. Benefiting from a talent-rich footprint of New England and Eastern United States, the EHL drives to promote its players at an exponential rate to NCAA programs and is very successful in that mission. Fast, skillful, and physical games. Tier 3 hockey, or Tier 2 hockey now, in the US is very tough and skilled these days, with the entire sport getting better and better. Tier 3 hockey, again, we're not sure if they're Tier 3 or Tier 2 by the time this comes out, but Tier 3 hockey has seen the biggest advancement in talent on average. Coming in at number 10, NA3HL. NA3HL. The North American 3 Hockey League, or the NA3HL, is the only USA Hockey sanctioned Tier 3 junior league and serves as one of the top training grounds in the country by providing the best coaching, exposure, and developmental vehicles available for student athletes in its classification. I love this league for real. Some of the most fun I've ever had has been watching NA3 games. It's a very fast game these days. It's not like the old Tier 3 of your dad's days. It's fast and very explosive. It's like players with a ton of skill that are also MMA fighters on the side. If you put your head down for a split second, you are getting knocked the out. If you want grit and skill and a scrappy, leave it all out on the ice players, this is your league. Coming in at 11, USPHL Premier. USPHL Premier. The United States Premier Hockey League is also a Tier 3 league. It is a great league. The USPHL has sent over 8,000 players to all levels of college hockey, including 3,400 into NCAA college hockey and over 300 players into NCAA Division I hockey. The USPHL has also had 18 players who have played in the NCDC, drafted by NHL teams. USPHL Premier is similar to the NA3HL in several ways, with its own path to the NCDC and its fantastic development. The only caveat is that with so many teams, the talent spreads thin on some of the less successful teams, but the top 20 teams are very successful. Coming in at number 12, OJHL. The OJHL is a league focused on helping develop players to get to the next level and succeed in hockey and in their life. The league helps send players to the NCAA, CIS, and OHL and on to play pro hockey in the NHL and leagues all across North America and Europe. Coming in at number 13, NOJHL. NOJHL. The Northern Ontario Junior Hockey League is a junior ice hockey league and member of the Canadian Junior Hockey League and Northern Ontario Hockey Association. The winner of the NOJHL playoffs competes for the Centennial Cup along with the winners of the 8 other Tier 2 Junior A leagues across. Coming in at number 14, SJHL. SJHL. The SJHL will be Western Canada's premier junior A hockey league, known for its exceptional player development and its commitment to its players, its people, and the communities they serve. The Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League remains one of the most successful junior A hockey leagues in Canada. Coming in at 15, MJHL. MJHL. The Manitoba Junior Hockey League is a junior A ice hockey league operating in the Canadian province of Manitoba and one of 9 member leagues of the Canadian Junior Hockey League. The MJHL consists of 13 teams, all based within the province of Manitoba, 8 of which qualify for each year's playoffs. Awesome league. Coming in at number 16, SIJHL. SIJHL, the Superior International Junior Hockey League, is a junior A ice hockey league and a member of the Canadian Junior Hockey League and Hockey Canada. The league operates in the Canadian province of Ontario and the U.S. state of Michigan. It's a great league as well. Coming in at 17, GOJHL. GOJHL. The Greater Ontario Junior Hockey League is a Canadian junior ice hockey league based in Southern Ontario, Canada. The league is sanctioned by the Ontario Hockey Association, Ontario Hockey Federation, and Hockey Canada. The GOJHL is actually recently named as the most underrated league in junior hockey, so we might have listed them too low, but I was just using the criteria I have. But what a fantastic league. Coming in at number 18, CCHL. CCHL. Players from all over North America have enjoyed success playing in the Central Canada Hockey League. For many players, the CCHL is a stepping stone to the NCAA. Every year, dozens of players accept D1 hockey scholarships from the CCHL and even more advance to Division III hockey and the CIS. Coming in at 19, USPHL Elite. USPHL Elite. The USPHL Elite is a development league for the USPHL Premier and a secondary development pool for the NCDC. And coming in at number 20, Canadian B, C, D, etc. Canada Junior B, C, and D. Again, these are still solid development leagues operating out of Canada.
So take a look at our finalized ranking of the top 20, well, I guess top 19 junior hockey leagues in North America. There are actually a few other leagues as well, but we captured the top 20 here. Is this the ranking you had in your head for juniors?
One important note is that junior hockey is also largely about community. Most junior teams are located in small markets and small cities. Junior hockey players in those towns are truly rock stars in most cases, often signing autographs after games, participating in community service acts, and taking part in local media events. I want to make one thing clear. Being in any of these teams or leagues is an honor and a real sign that you love and care about the sport of hockey and have a very high level of skill to have made it this far. I'm sure you are all just itching to tell me how wrong I am in this list, but as we all know, I am 100% correct on all of my rankings as usual. Please leave a message if you play or have played in any of these junior leagues. So that was our ranking of the junior hockey leagues in North America.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe.
Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the ice.